What's going on, everyone? Optimistic Zeke. Welcome to another edition of Gaming with Optimus Live, entry number 32. Today I'm going to be playing BloodBorne with Hark from K&A Gamers. How's it going, man?
It's going great.
Okay.
So we just did our character creation here. And before with BloodBorne, I used to make an anti-Harkins character. Now I'm actually trying to do Harkins here as a character. And we'll see how that goes. As you can see, all my stats and stuff are all set up. And of course, on Optimus's end, you can see his character too.
Yeah.
But basically the game is like, yeah, I don't care what you're going to set up as, you're going to die.
Yeah,
So I'll
this is...
finalize my character. So in order to do co-op in this game, you need something called Madman's Knowledge. And once the game loads in, I'll tell you exactly what that looks like.
Alrighty. View notes.
Because people have seen it a million times on my end. Alright, so in the top right, you basically, that 320 or whatever number that's up there at the top is your
420.
XP.
Uh-huh.
Raise it. But basically, that's your XP. And the I symbol and the number next to it, it should be 0. That is your Madman's Knowledge.
Alright.
And you need one of those, at least one, to be able to summon me. But we need to progress a little bit in the game.
Alright.
So good luck.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna need it.
It gives you all the hints in here, though. It tells you what you can do.
Alright. Right now I'm just looking around the room like a jackass.
Yep, that pretty much describes everyone that starts this game, including me.
What, looking like a jackass?
Yeah. Oh boy, this is going to take some getting used to. I haven't done this in a while.
Know what you mean? Like a few months after I got this game, I couldn't really get into it all that much, so I just basically traded it in.
Uh-huh.
And I got it the day it came out. Because it looked pretty freaking
Really?
cool. Yeah. I wasn't all that impressed with it. And I about got mauled by a dog.
Uh-huh.
And he's trying to bite my ass off.
Uh-huh.
And people are probably laughing their asses off at me because I can't even hurt a fly! You died. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
I killed it. I killed it with my bare hands. Oh. Boy, I miss that feeling.
Close, what the?
So now you should be in the hub world. That's where you pick up your weapons. You choose your starter weapons. But on my end, people can see what happens when you actually don't die to the wolf.
On my end, people can see when I do die.
Well, the game expects you to die. You have no weapons. It's supposed to happen.
And according to this game, I got no common sense. And right now I see a red whatever, which looks like could be the Wicked Witch of the West from the Wizard of Oz, looking for some ruby slippers.
So you find your starter weapons yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one did you go with?
Inventory. Okay. The saw cleaver and hunter pistol.
Nice. I think to equip them, you go into like your inventory screen, or not the inventory, but you know, the menu that pops up when you hit options. And then right above what you're wearing, there's like 2 arm slots, squares, and then to the right are 2 more, and those are like your left hand. So it's like each pair is like a different hand. You just stick a weapon on one of those squares.
Okay.
Well, this is disconcerting. I still have no access to weapons, because I didn't die.
Did you try jumping off a bridge?
Well, if I find a bridge, I'll make sure to do that.
Okay, you do that.
Actually, I got an idea. I think I know where I need to go. Got some nice screams in the distance, welcoming me into the city. Alright, now I can get back to that hunter's dream and get some weapons. So you see how, have you gotten out of there?
No, I haven't.
How it works is there's gravestones there along the main path.
Yeah.
And one of them is the way out. That's how you warp out. So it's kind of like you warp back and forth between this dream. Is like this is like the hunter's workshop where you repair your equipment and upgrade and do different things like that.
Okay.
And there's just a gravestone, a headstone here with like little guys coming out of it, and that is how you warp back out. I like how the guy in the workshop is like, he tells you not to think too hard about it and to just kill beasts.
Yeah.
Like, all the Dark Souls games are like, you are in the land of Lordran, you are undead, and you must kill these people. And in this game, it's like, yeah, don't think about it, just kill stuff.
They might as well just tell you, cows go moo.
Yeah. Water is wet.
The sky is blue.
Now kill some beasts.
First floor sick room.
Yep. So how this game does checkpoints is there's these lamps that you light, and you can warp from the lamps back to that hunter's dream, and that's where you restock on all your healing and bullets and stuff like that. So they're basically just save points.
Okay. Return to the hunter's dream. Nah, I don't think so. I just want to kill me a rabbit dog.
Yep. Get your revenge.
Speaking of which, there's Scooby-Doo right now.
Ruh-roh.
He's definitely not chowing down on a Scooby snack, that's for damn sure. Die, you fucking mutt! Raggy? Yeah.
Oh no, Scoob, you've gone rabid.
Great, now I'm probably gonna end up getting freaking copyrighted by Hanna-Barbera.
I wouldn't doubt it. I think Austin played a song over his phone once for like half a minute, and yeah, we got a copyright claim from that.
Oh, I got a few copyright claims from people. One of them was the record company for AC/DC, because
yeah.
one of the pinball tables in Stern Arcade was the AC/DC pinball table, which was playing like some of their songs. And I think we got copyrighted for the use of Back in Black in the video.
I think you can dispute them. I mean, I don't know why you would want to, besides getting rid of the ad on the video, but you can actually dispute them because we don't make money off this.
I'm not even going to waste my time with it.
Yeah. There's some videos, though, that are really important on my channel that I like to keep free of that, because, you know, one time or another, I might monetize.
Yeah, same here.
Those will always be up.
Yeah. But I don't see that video getting a whole lot of views.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the videos that I got copyrighted was mainly gaming videos. I had an original Gaming Optimus video, one I did for Bubble Bobble that got a copyright claim. I had a few live streams that get a copyright claim.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm playing games like Grand Theft Auto, I always make sure the radio portion is off,
Yeah.
just so I can avoid that shit.
So the main big difference between this game and Dark Souls is that in Dark Souls, you have this thing that you drink to heal. It's like a flask full of liquid and you drink it to heal. And every time you die or rest at a checkpoint, it restores itself. But in this game, they're known as blood vials, and they're actually finite. You will run out eventually if you don't have stock.
Nice.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a little bit more difficult. So yeah, whenever you're hurt, you can you tap triangle and then you pop one of those vials into yourself and it heals you.
Alright.
This is scary. Fighting. Oh, there we go. I killed him. Wow. The Hunter's Axe is a pretty good weapon. I've never actually used this before. I used the other two starter weapons before, but the axe is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and another cool thing, if you aren't using your pistol a lot, you can hit L1 and that instantly two hands or makes larger whatever weapon is in your right hand. So it has another variant, another combat style.
Alright.
So I think if you're using the cleaver, that means now it's longer range because you unfold it. I think it now swings slower when it's longer range, when it's like unfolded, but it does more damage.
Shit, what's the weapon I have again? Shit, the saw cleaver seems to be doing quite a bit of damage. I just got bombarded by the headless horse's ass, and I took him out in like 2 shots.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem pretty easy at the start, but then you'll see how they balance in the hardness. Once you start getting used to the controls and start earning more of those XP points, I'll tell you what to do to start getting the co-op going.
Alright. Right now I'm at 389.
Uh-huh.
Item waits ahead. Okay.
Yeah, you'll see on the ground, like you'll see the gray guys come up. Those are actually notes left by other players. You can leave notes on the ground for other players to see. Which can either be useful or not to your advantage.
Yeah.
People come up with pretty good jokes though. There's some pretty cool jokes you can make with the words and templates that you can get while writing them. I've seen people that in general are just not gamers and just are not good at video games, and I've seen them play through this game before and they would struggle hard, but they actually would get really good at it. So it's really surprising to
Oh,
just watch people play it and get really good.
hell, it sounds surprising.
What I've found out about these games is that usually the first one you play is the hardest, because you don't know what's going on, you don't know how to tackle obstacles and enemies and stuff like that. But playing through a couple and then playing through the rest of them, it almost seemed to get easier because it's like the same rule applies for the rest of the games. And once you know what to do, it's like, it isn't really that much challenging as it is just learning a new enemy.
Okay, I'm walking right into a clinic. Shit, I think I was already here. Yeah, I was.
Oh yeah, that's the start.
Yeah, because I see Scooby's dead corpse right in the middle of the floor.
Uh-huh.
Just don't tell Shaggy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he's a mindless guy roaming the streets anyways. He won't care.
Yeah, I kind of figured him to be some kind of a stoner. I mean, just the way he's kind of got that, that 10 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
And he does talk like a stoner.
Yeah. I just died for the first time. Yeah, something not too fun waits around one of these corners.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry.
So, have you
I
found
cannot open
the
this
ladder?
No, I haven't.
door. I am Yosefka.
Okay.
The patients here in
It's
my clinic
actually
must not be
kind of
exposed to
difficult
infection.
to see.
I know
So,
that you
there's
hunt
like
for us.
carriages and
For our
stuff
town,
here and a
I'm
big
sorry.
gate you can't open.
Right outside the clinic.
Yeah, right outside.
Okay. I already opened one gate.
Yeah, over on the right, there's like an axe guy with a torch around a carriage. Right behind him, along the right wall, there's actually a lever. And if you pull it, it drops a ladder.
Okay, gate I can't open.
Yep. And
Click.
on the left, you'll see the lever over here.
On the left.
Yeah, there's like a brown wooden door, and then you head to the left of that past like a chain coffin, and then there's like this protruding building here, and there's a lever right there.
Okay, here's a coffin. There's a gate that I opened already, but I don't think that's where I want to go.
Just keep following the wall there past the brown door in the coffin, and you'll see it. It kind of blends in. It's kind of hard to see.
I found a coffin, but I don't think this is the coffin I'm looking for.
Let's see, I'm trying to imagine where you are. So there's a gate that you can't open, and then to the left of it there's like a brown door, and beyond that there's a coffin, and then beyond that there's a lever.
Brown door. Okay, do I have to...
You can't do anything with the brown door or the coffin. I'm just giving you landmarks here.
I know. Go out, there's a coffin right here. Blood echoes retrieved.
Yeah, when you die, by the way, you drop all of your experience on the ground. And sometimes the enemies actually absorb it and you have to kill them to get it back.
Yeah. And those are what blood echoes are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blood echoes are your XP. And if you die a second time without getting them back, you lose them forever.
Great!
Yep. That's where the main difficulty also comes in, is that sometimes you can't level up because you're losing your experience from dying.
Okay, I just walked out of a gate. To the left of me, there's a, what appears to be a carriage.
Uh-huh.
Is that where I need to be?
Are you talking about the big carriage or one of the smaller ones?
It's a big carriage.
Okay, so that means you walked out of the gate that's already open, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now you go to the right past the two mini carriages.
Yeah, I see them. One,
Yeah.
two. Buckle my shoe.
There's a brown door.
Yeah, I see the brown door.
Yep. Then to the left, past that coffin leaning right there, you keep going until you see the lever.
Bingo. Oh,
Ding,
nice.
ding, ding. It took me quite, like, it was surprising how long it took me to find that, because that blends in really well there.
Yeah, it does.
So up the ladder you'll find your next lamp, your next checkpoint.
Light lamp. Okay.
Yep. That's how it works. The area might seem confusing in its layout at first,
Yeah.
but it really it's funneling you a certain way, so you can't really get lost. So just kill some stuff, get some XP, learn how things fight and how your weapons work, and then I'll figure out where you can go and spend those things so we can do co-op.
Alright. Damn it! Alright. Better tread lightly.
Yeah, those madmen don't seem too bad until you meet a crowd of them.
Yeah, what I did was a suicide mission.
It's not the only thing you want to worry about here, though.
Staying alive is the main thing to worry about.
Well, that's the main thing anyways, but it's not really what I meant.
Yeah, no joke. Great, I lost all my experience.
Oh no. I am most likely going to... No, I'm still alive. Good. This enemy that I'm fighting, I do not like fighting this because they move so weirdly.
Alright.
I don't know where the party is. Everyone seems to be going to some kind of big party. I want to be a part of it. I wasn't invited.
Yeah, what a shame. Okay,
Wow, this hunter's axe is pretty good. I like it.
Shit.
Oh, I nearly died.
Well, I'm gonna be dying a lot.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I've done this game for hundreds of hours, done it in and out, know everything behind it. But the thing is that I haven't done it in quite some time. And I'm used to Dark Souls, which is definitely different in playstyle. So I'm going to be dying a lot too. I'm gonna try pushing on ahead, because I think I remember what I need to do in order to get co-op.
I'll mess up your brain!
Okay.
Wow, this guy just stood here and watched me kill his friend, and he just stood there and watched.
Okay, he must have been high on crack. Dude.
I think this game lost out to Metal Gear Solid 5 for Game of the Year.
I'm a bit surprised.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Phantom Pain definitely was an amazing game, but I don't know. In my opinion, I think BloodBorne should have won that.
Help me! Oh God!
Combat is a tough balance of when to use your stamina to dodge or attack and waiting for the enemies. I think also if you run out of healing vials, you can head back to the dream and buy them. I think there's like a basin around there where you can buy the vials and stuff from.
Oh,
With
okay.
your XP points, your echoes.
Okay, looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here. Yeah.
But they want us to pay extra money for PlayStation Plus.
And yet, shit like this keeps happening. Why?
Yep. I know.
It's like they're expecting us to pay more money for more bullshit.
Uh-huh. I mean, I can't complain because, you know, I get a lot of free stuff that actually makes up the difference in cost.
Yeah.
I think I know. I now know exactly how we do co-op. So there's an item that will eventually appear in the hunter's dream that you use to summon me into your world. In order to get that item, you first have to find the first boss.
Which may be a
You don't even need to beat
while.
him. Yeah,
Huh?
but you don't even need to beat him. You don't even need to beat him to get Madman's knowledge, because every time you see a boss in this game, your Madman's knowledge number goes up, and that's what you use to spend to summon me.
That's like the one thing that I don't agree with. In order to do something simple as doing co-op, you gotta do all this shit, you gotta find the first boss, and then get Madman's knowledge in order to be able to utilize... That is so fucked up.
They make it difficult on purpose, and you know what? None of the other games, none of the Dark Souls games are actually that hard to do co-op in.
But, and yet this is.
Yeah. I wonder if they did it on purpose or if that was just a...
Whatever the case is, it's bullshit.
Uh-huh, it is. Austin and I had a heck of a time because we didn't know all the specifics. We didn't really know how to summon each other. So it took us quite a while, but now I remember what to do.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's bullshit. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Well, remember what they tell you. Don't think too hard about it all. Just kill some beasts.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't have to be that cryptic. Just do something as simple as selecting co-op.
Uh-huh. The thing, though, is that everything in this game has to fit. Even the multiplayer, everything has to fit into the lore and the story of the game. So they're even explaining, like, how you're able to summon people and help you. Everything has, like, a purpose in the game world.
Yeah,
so
well...
that's why it's so cryptic and specific.
Well, but they take it a little bit too far. But that's just my opinion. Like assholes, we all got them.
That's true. Ooh. I'm going to sprint ahead and get to this first boss here, and I'm going to see if that activates what I think it'll activate.
Alright.
In these type of games, I see dying as like, now I know how to beat this, now I'm stronger than you, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of like a rage-inducing moment. Sometimes it is rage-inducing where it's like, okay, I knew that attack was coming, I just pressed the wrong button at the wrong time. Stuff like that, but it's definitely a learning experience.
This will cause a lot of people to go through a lot of controllers.
Yeah, it will. There were some bosses in these games that made me just think, I can't do it. I'll just never be able to do it. I mean, you can summon in, like in Dark Souls, you can literally summon up to 3 other people to help you with bosses. And then you can just curb stomp bosses that way. But the thing is that I think that kind of ruins the fight. There's no adrenaline going, there's no, you know, stakes or anything. You're just gang banging a boss. This game, however, I feel like they wanted to counter that. These bosses are definitely even more difficult with more people, just because the boss then has a lot of health and does too much damage. So it's easier to do it solo, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You actually can't level up until you get that madman's knowledge. Man, this game is different. This game was way different than the other ones now that I think about it.
Yeah, it is different.
No question about that. I think in Dark Souls, the only thing you need for co-op is you need like a summon sign that you physically put down on the ground, and then your friend can see it in their world, and then they can activate it, and that lets you join their game. And you get that thing, you get that summon sign, usually at the first vendor or character you meet in the game.
Ambush waits ahead.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
Oh shit, I'm fucked.
Have you met Giant Axeman?
Yes, I have, but that's not what I'm talking about. There's...
Oh yeah, the entire city's
No!
population is there.
No, I got a mob chasing after me.
Yep.
And I got fucking killed. Lovely. That is definitely suicide.
Yeah. The one thing everyone does, though, is that they try to sprint through them all, not even fight them. So I don't know how well that might work for you. I don't know if you want to do that. But it's definitely scary, because you have no idea what you're sprinting into next.
Yeah, no kidding.
Another thing that might help you out, whenever you take damage, your health bar line goes down, but there's still red left of where your health once was before you took damage. Right after you take a hit, if you hit an enemy, you actually regain health.
Okay.
So whenever you take damage, it might actually be worth it to dodge around and start doing damage back, because then that restores your health back. So it's like the game is trying to get you to be more aggressive. And now I'm going to try the first boss.
And now I'm about to do something stupid.
Yep, same.
Picking a fight with an angry mob.
Boy, it's been a while since I've done this. Yeah, there will be enemies you'll come up against and you'll be like, I'm supposed to fight that?
Yeah, you just want to run away and yell, "Mommy!"
Yeah. I think that's good game design, the fact that, like, you fight normal enemies and they seem so difficult, and then you come up against a giant beast and you're like, you just don't know how you're going to ever beat it, and yet somehow you can.
I love it how they just tell you died instead of just saying game over.
Yeah. That's a very Dark Souls thing, is you died.
Yeah, how it skips the bullshit and gets right to the point.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it would have made sense when it says game over, because the game isn't over. You just went through another death. Now you have to do it again. This guy is beating the crap out of me. Ooh, that did some good damage. One thing that I do have a problem with, besides starting the co-op for the game, the other thing I got a problem with is the frame rate. I would think for a PlayStation 4 exclusive, even if they weren't going to have a sequel, they would at least optimize it so that it runs at a better frame rate.
Right.
I mean, I'm on a Pro right now, and it's running exactly the same as you are, and anyone else is. And in a game like this, where it's even faster than Dark Souls, I would think that would be like priority number one.
Yeah.
But out of those complaints, I really think that this is just an absolutely astonishing game. Like, it's definitely not for everyone. But for me, this is one of the goodies.
Oh shit. Run away!
Screw you guys, I'm out of here.
Mommy!
Oh, that is a giant beast thigh in my face. I may yet do this. I think if I was using another starter weapon, I would be dead, but this is actually a really good axe. And I did it. Wow. Guess those 300 some hours come in handy, huh?
Yeah. It's a hell of a lot of experience. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Okay, now I have more than enough to get that co-op item, but we both need it. Now I can level up too. That's great. You actually need Madman's knowledge to be able to activate the person that will level you up, because it's a person. Dark Souls was always about, like, the first game was like you level up at bonfires, which are like the lamps in this game, checkpoints.
Right.
And then Dark Souls 2 was all about, no, there's a person you go to level up now. And Bloodborne kind of followed in that, and now there's also a person you level up at.
Okay. I'm afraid to tackle the big guy with the axe.
Yeah, I am too. He's not nice. In fact,
yeah, you
could save
think?
him for later. You could save him for when we have co-op and we can take him together.
All right.
Alright, now I got the stuff that I need for the co-op. I actually don't have to buy them, you just get them. I'm trying to think. There's 2 items that we need for co-op, and I'm trying to think where I get the other item. It's been so long, I don't remember. I found it. Okay. So, have you, since you found that guy with the giant axe, have you found the lever to open up that gate? Because that's on the other side of that gate.
Yeah, I opened up a gate.
Yeah. Yeah, next to the giant axe guy there's a gate that you can't open alone. You actually need a lever to open it. And it's right there next to it if you're on the side with the big axe guy.
Yeah, here's another ladder. Or was it the same one that I...
It might be the same one.
Ah, hell,
think about it.
Ah, shit, I'm going in circles.
Yeah, this place isn't too big, actually, so you'll learn the layout.
Sincerest thanks. Whatever.
Other players' messages can be very sassy.
Yeah.
Right now I'm just going through and clearing them out. Mac and cheese, please. That sounds good. I'm having mac and cheese tonight. You just sickled me in the face. Get that communist crap out of here. So where you actually need to go to get to the boss, you need to get around that giant mob in that square.
Okay, so I need to get away from the fat ass with the giant axe.
Yeah. Here's the thing though. There's an easy way to take him down, and in fact an easy way to take down a lot of enemies, and it's known as parrying. Your gun, you may notice, have you been using your gun at all?
Trying to get through this mob is like trying to play Dead Rising.
Well, your gun doesn't do that much damage initially. And
Yeah,
there's a reason for that.
Because I'm a terrible shot?
Well, I don't know about that, but it's actually used for parrying. And what that is in Dark Souls, if you have a shield on and an enemy tries to attack you, if you time the parry, you actually knock their weapon aside, and when you attack them, it does a critical hit.
Alright.
In this game, you shoot them in the face before they attack you, and that's how you stagger them, and then you do the critical hit. So right before an enemy's going to hit you, like right before their weapon's on you, you shoot them, and there should be like a ring noise, and then they stagger back. And then if you R1 right into them, you should do a visceral attack.
Yeah.
And that's nearly a one-shot for most enemies. Oh no, I've been grabbed by the giant axe guy. Oh yeah, I'm definitely dead. That definitely killed me. I'm also out of blood vials. So whenever you run out of blood vials and you can no longer heal, most of the time enemies drop them. So you just gotta kill some enemies.
I know, I picked a few up.
Yeah. For some people, that's a real turn-off from the game because that like upsets the flow of the game. Like you run out of blood vials fighting a boss, and you're like, well, gotta come back here and grind.
Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you.
And that kind of upsets the flow a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, I had a lot of Dark Souls under my belt before I played this game, so I didn't have to do that as much.
Okay, where's the mob? There they are. Right now
Yeah,
I'm
the
just...
best way to take out the mob is to just get a few at a time.
Or get around them.
Or that.
There's another one. And I'm getting double teamed. Nice.
Oh, and now that I'm thinking about it, are you using the lock-on feature?
Lock-on
So
feature?
you lock onto the enemies?
No, I'm not.
Okay. If you press down the right analog stick, R3, with an enemy in front of you, it centers your focus on that enemy.
Okay.
That might make things a little easier. In the crowd, though, that's pretty dangerous, because then your view is just restricted to that person. However, your dodging is much more effective when you're using the lock-on.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, usually gun enemies in the game will always drop quicksilver bullets. That's how you get more bullets.
I figured, because they're the ones with the guns. So of course they're gonna have ammo.
Good old video game logic.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, that wasn't easy.
Giant beast waits ahead. Like, no shit.
Alright, now I'm feeling a lot better about my performance here. Now I'm starting to get the hang of this. Again, finally. So have you found the way to get around the mob yet?
I think so.
It's usually not the way you would think. Usually in these games, the side path is actually the way to progress, while the big path forward seems like that's where you would go, but it's actually a dead end. So once you find the path around the mob, just tell me and then I'll guide you through the rest of the place.
Okay,
right now. To the first boss.
Right now I'm standing right in front of a big door. And it sounds and it looks like someone's trying to break out.
Yep. So if you manage to get that far and there's no one trying to kill you, that means you killed everyone there, right?
There's a few of them right behind me just staring at a frickin' fire.
Yep.
Do I take that?
So if you look away from the door right now, on your right there's some stairs up. And that should lead to the path around that big door. You might have to contend with a few more enemies though.
Yeah. First time I ever got to take out a mutant crow.
Oh, I see. So now you're now at the fountain?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So you'll be able to see what's beating on that door. And whether you want to fight it or not, it's completely up to you.
Well, I know what I'm about to do is suicide. Is there like a frickin' urn up here that I can...
if you head up more stairs away from the fountain,
Yeah.
you'll encounter a lot of enemies.
Well, I'm trying to locate a checkpoint.
Well, the next checkpoint this is going to really put you off. The next checkpoint
Is after I beat the
get-
boss.
Yes.
Fuck.
However, in order to do co-op, you don't need to beat the boss.
Well, alright.
All you gotta do is find them.
Sneaking ups. Oh look, it's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Easy, easy, Quasimodo!
So that enemy is actually easier to parry than most, because he has a long drawback on his attacks. Most of them.
Yeah, well, it's too late. Quasimodo already took me out.
Dang.
I think he
But
misses
now
his
you
clock
know where to
tower.
go.
Yeah. Okay, so I found him. Now what?
Well, that isn't the boss. That's just another enemy.
Quasimodo's another enemy?
Yep.
Ah,
Big ogre with the brick. Yep.
yeah.
He's just another guy.
Fuck.
Yep. The way to the boss, though, is there's stairs leading up from that fountain on the other side of it. And eventually that'll lead up to a bridge. And at the end of that bridge is the boss. And in fact, right now, if you wanted to, you could sprint there and get to that boss, and I'm fairly certain you would survive.
I see. Well, I gotta go through all this bullshit again.
You know what? Actually, I know where you can go.
To hell?
I know where you can go. Well, yeah, we're already there.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I mean, I know where you can go to get a shortcut back to your lantern. Because that's what these games do a lot of times, is that they have a shortcut along the way that you open up. If you don't get a new lantern, it at least gives you a shortcut to an old one.
Yeah. Oh shit. I just been spotted. Right.
Usually this starter area is the area you spend the most time in.
Yeah.
Only because you're getting used to the and it takes to progress through it. The most complex level design. A lot of different short. The rest of the game is pretty straightforward with some like side areas. It's kind of funny, the more you play these games, the more you can recognize them, even if you haven't done it before.
Yeah, I think Dead Rising may have that same problem. But I could be wrong.
Dead Rising actually does kind of have that method behind it, where it's like you have all these different ways to go, and you have to think about, you know, the enemies that you'll come up against on the way there.
Yeah.
And the hordes and stuff. Ooh, I did not expect a third attack. That hurt. So where are you at currently?
Back to where I gotta get by the get past the mob. So yeah, you're way ahead of me.
Oh yeah, but it's just because I know where to go.
Yeah.
Once you get past the mob, I'll tell you exactly where you can go, and you don't even have to fight any enemies. You can sprint through them all.
Alright. Okay. Now it's just a matter of patience. There's one guy who looks like he's wiping dog shit off his shoes before progressing forward.
Yep, just get back to wherever that ogre guy is, beating on the door, and I'll tell you which path to take.
Alright.
Because you don't even need to fight him. He's just kind of there
Oh,
for you
shit.
to test your skills.
Yeah, and I failed miserably. Okay. Okay, there's like 4 of them about to walk past my position. I'm hiding behind a statue. Hoping they don't notice me. Metal Gear style.
Stealth souls.
Oh shit. Well, that didn't work out well. Hope you all are getting a good laugh out of this.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
I'm sure if they were all to play it, they would be exactly the same way, or worse.
Yeah. There goes the crowd.
Yep. Just get back to wherever that fountain is. I'll tell you exactly where you can sprint.
Alright.
I'm just imagining you cowering behind the statue as the crowd goes by. Metal Gear Solid music playing and everything. Snake, where are you right now? I'm hiding from the crowd.
For all we know, my guy could be Solid Snake's ancestor. Well, you never know. Okay.
Yeah, with that political fiction going on, anything can happen in that world. So
Yeah,
that could be definitely true.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, around by a brick.
One thing I did learn from Fallout 3, it doesn't hurt to hoard up on stuff that will restore your health.
Yeah.
And same
exactly.
principle. Yeah, because I got up to like 12 blood vials.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, you'll need them.
Yeah, consider that the Team Optimus / K&A Gamers tip of the day. Always hoard up on stuff that will restore your health when needed. That basically applies to pretty much all kinds of games. Whether it be Assassin's Creed, Fallout, BloodBorne, Dark Souls, anything.
Yeah.
And to me, this dates back all the way to the original Legend of Zelda.
I remember that. The original Legend of Zelda was hard. That was a tough game.
Yeah, it was. But you had these potions that will restore your health.
Yeah. I think I had the GameCube Collector's Edition for Legend of Zelda. So I got like all the originals. Got the original one. Got.
Oh, I have that. I have that.
Yeah.
I think that one. I think that one is worth a few bucks.
Oh yeah. That's where I played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, because I didn't have an N64. I just played them on there, on the GameCube.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sweet idea. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know, I have never beaten any one of those games. I've played them a lot. I played Ocarina of Time the most, I think. And yet, I'm still nowhere near beating it. Those were long games.
Yeah, they were no cakewalk. But the original Legend of Zelda was one of the games that made me want an NES.
Uh-huh.
Especially since it came on a gold cartridge.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
I thought that was like the coolest looking cartridge I have ever seen. When I first saw that thing, compared it to that gray cartridge, I was like, whoa, what is that?
Wow, this guy's got some reach, and I'm dead. Dang, I'm so close. I was actually going to get an armor set. Right there. The thing in this game is there's no real armor, to tell the truth.
Nah.
It's like you wear whatever looks good.
When it comes to stuff like that, I could give two shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need armor, but just
More
specific.
so in this game than Dark Souls, I think. It doesn't matter as much.
Excuse me, Scrappy.
Yeah, the big wolves are Scooby, the little ones are Scrappy.
Let me at him! Let me at him! Let me at him! No. Oh shit.
So if you're fighting dogs now, oh wait, no, you fight dogs in the square. That's right. So are you fighting your way through the square right now with all the mob?
I'm right by the fountain. Where Quasimodo
Okay.
is?
Yeah. So you're fighting the dogs that came from up the stairs.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Past those guys to where you need to go.
Up more stairs?
Yep.
Alright. This isn't gonna go very well.
Well, once you reach the top, you should be on a bridge, a long bridge. And then you could literally sprint all the way down the entire bridge past all the enemies to the boss.
Yeah, well, now I'm dead.
Still, you learned where to go now.
Yeah. And that's a plus.
That's how these games work. You're dead, but you know one more thing now. You know, if we continue this as a co-stream series,
Yeah.
I think people would be really interested and have a great time watching you actually learn how to play the game better and everything. I think that would make for a good co-stream series, if you're up for it.
Alright. Yeah, call it the BloodBorne Chronicles.
Uh-huh.
Like in this edition, this will give people a good laugh seeing me suck at the game by dying over and over and over and over.
Episode 15, same thing, watching me die over and over and over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. That's how it works. When you think you got the hang of it, and you're doing really good, you get into the next area and it's like the same thing.
Yeah, and end each stream with the 1960s Batman way. Will Optimus ever get any better at the game? Tune in next time. Same nerd time, same nerd channel.
So whenever you get there, you just sprint right on past all those guys that come down those stairs. You keep sprinting until you find more, and you get to that bridge, and you just keep going. You don't stop. Because that's the only thing you gotta do in order to get the co-op items.
Okay. All right. Excuse me, pardon me. Clear path, people!
Another thing, since you didn't know that these games are actually co-op, you're going to have a big surprise. Other players can invade your game and try and kill you.
Okay.
So, it'll always tell you, a notification window will pop up down at the bottom of the screen, and it will tell you you've been invaded by someone and they're coming to kill you.
Yeah, and with my dumbass luck, I'm going to be an easy target.
I don't know. I've been invaded by some really bad people. Especially if you've been getting the hang of fighting all these enemies, you might actually have the upper hand.
Okay. I think this is the... What?
I just got myself a weapon.
Huh.
They're selling a new weapon at the Hunter's Dream. This
Nice.
is my favorite weapon for a while. It's the Kirk hammer. It's basically a long sword, and then when you do the L1, you stick the sword inside a giant hammerhead, and it becomes a hammer. High strength weapon. That's what my character is. My character is all strength for this playthrough. The Hunter's Axe actually is pretty good. If this doesn't work out well, I might keep the axe on me. The cane is also a fun weapon because it actually expands out into a whip. Keep healing instead of switching. It's a Dark Souls.
Alright. Damn it! Shit, I died so many times. This is like Magician Lord all over again.
Well, remember, if you don't want to deal with them, you can just sprint past. However, then you won't be able to learn how to deal with them more effectively.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't realize is that they actually die more often sprinting around them than to actually fight them and learn how they fight.
Well, in this instance, I'm taking the coward way out.
There's nothing wrong with that, especially in this area, because all you need to do is just get to the boss. You can have him beat the crap out of you and die, but you already got what you came for. That madman.
Yeah.
You literally just gotta look at it. You, like, looking at the boss gives you that madman's knowledge.
Okay, I just gotta get to that bridge without getting fucking killed.
By the way, sometime if you want to stream this without me, you totally can, because I'll be able to catch back up to you.
Alright. Holy shit. Cleric Beast, is this the boss?
Yep, that would be it. That would be the boss.
Okay. Right now he's kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Okay, it took me how long? About 2 hours? That's pathetic.
It took me a lot longer.
Now I'm back in the Hunter's Dream for whatever reason.
Yep. So now you should see on the ground there where you got your starter weapons, you should see something called a beckoner bell that you can pick up.
Accept gift from messengers. All that just to get a fucking bell.
Uh-huh. And now you should have Madman's knowledge. So now the person that was once asleep is now awake because you have Madman's knowledge and you can level up with her.
Okay.
Well,
Talk.
you just died, so
Hello,
you
good
you don't have anything.
I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength.
Good to know.
You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
Leave.
Farewell, good hunter.
So
May you
where you
find
get
your worth in the waking world.
the next thing, because that beckoner's bell is actually just to summon me. If you want to be summoned, you need the other bell, and the other bell there's like a little like it looks like a bird fountain. It's up there next to the workshop. You should be able to find it, and you buy it with the Madman's knowledge you have.
Okay, there's a guy in a wheelchair.
Yeah, talk with him.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
So he basically tells you why you're there. But there's a fountain right outside there on the side of the workshop, and used to buy the next small resonant bell.
Back to the workshop.
Oh wait, no, actually, how much Madman's knowledge do you have right now?
1.
Okay, don't buy it. For the love of God, don't buy it. Because you need one to summon me.
Okay.
You don't want to spend that just yet.
Alright.
So here's the scary thing, is that when you summon me, and you die, I go back to my own world and you restart like you usually do, except you no longer have that madman's knowledge. So basically, we have one attempt to get you more madman's knowledge to be able to summon me more.
Okay, I'll probably end up working on that, like on the side or something.
Yeah. But here's where the game breaks its immersion in lore. Now you actually have to go into your system settings in the menu. And you go into the network tab. And we set up a password for our matching.
Okay.
The one that Austin and I use is just simply Hark. We just have Hark, H-A-R-K, all lowercase, because it's easy to remember. And for anyone else watching out there too, that's our password. So if you want to invade or join us, there it is.
Yep. Alright,
So once you put that password in, then I'll tell you how to summon me.
okay, it's... Okay, it's in.
Okay. So now, in order to summon me, let's see, where can we go? I'm going to return to the dream real quick, and I'm going to go to the central Yarnum lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, where are you right now? Are you in the dream?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Warp to Central Yarnum.
Central Yarnum.
Yeah.
View Spectre. Yarnum Headstone. You know it's going to be a 1 in a million shot to get another madman's knowledge.
Well, the thing is that the only way you can get it in this game, certain skulls you can find, and you break them to get it.
Yeah.
But there's none of those around here. So the only way you get more is either you beat this boss, or you find the next one.
Easier said than done.
Exactly.
Shit. We're fucked. Or I'm fucked. I don't know. Okay.
Well, now you can use your beckoning bell. So once you warp back, you're at the lamp in Yarnum. You go into your inventory and you use that beckoning bell and you ring it and I'll be able to join you.
Okay. But I still have to have madman's knowledge for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Back in Central Yarnum.
So I've rung my small resonant bell. And now all you need to do is ring the big bell, the beckoning bell.
Alright.
And once that's done, I should be able to join you. It'll search for a few moments here, but since we have the password set up, it should instantly connect us.
Okay.
And it works better when you're near the other player too, so make...
Alright. That's where I'm at.
I'm getting some autosave signs. I think it might be trying. Yep, there it is. I've discovered you. So now it'll warp me in. Well, looky there.
Dude, you look like Haytham Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3.
I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Wow, I never realized that. I just found this armor on the way, though. There's actually a side area around here.
Nice.
This is actually the best armor, I would say, in the game. And they give it right to you in the starter area. So, since you have one madman's knowledge, it's probably good that I take most of the hits. Because if you die, it's over. But if I die, you can continue on.
Alright.
So it's better that I die first.
Okay. Got him.
Yep. Alright, let's deal with Mr. Axeman.
Oh, you mean Fat Boston's ancestor?
Yep.
Alright.
So watch how I parry him. Well, I parried him, but he also hit me. Like that. Oh, I missed it. Whoa. Okay. We got it. So he drops a lot of blood vials, which is nice. You can mess with his body. The ragdoll is so hilarious in this. Alright, we'll fight our way to that boss. And I feel like if we play it smart, we can beat it.
Alright.
Well, I got gangbanged. I got stuck in between 4 of them and I couldn't move. Yep.
Are you able to come back?
No.
Fuck.
However, we have a plan B. We have a plan B.
Okay, what's plan B?
You use Madman's knowledge to get that other bell I told you not to get. Because that other bell allows you to join my world.
Yeah, and I just died too.
You know what? I think I might know. Let me see if there's actually, if I have any Madman's knowledge. There might be one around here. That was my bad, because I realized that with that one madman's knowledge, you could get that bell, and you could then join my world without losing anything. Like, I can continue to summon you as long as I had knowledge, and I had plenty of it.
Yeah. But when I... Yeah,
However,
but when I...
now you have none.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm going to go scouting for Madman's knowledge around here for you to find. It's actually, when you get like further into the game, that isn't a problem. It's just a problem now because it's so early.
Too bad I can't regain it from being up with the boss again.
Yeah. The only way you can regain it is to beat the boss.
Which I have a 1 in a million shot for that.
There is another boss. He's a little ways in this area, but there is a way you could get to him. But anyways, I'd hate to leave it on like an anticlimactic end, but I actually have to get going here.
Yeah, yeah, same here. We'll go, we'll go ahead and end it.
Yeah.
Okay, for everybody on my end, that's going to do it here for this gamers from joining me, and if you guys if you guys get a chance, be sure to check out K&A Gamers. They got a lot of cool shit on their channel. So, but yeah, that's going to do it here. So, I guess until next time, we will see you later.